You are a soul song, a beautiful soul song. You have to sing the beautiful song inside your soul. It is so lovely, your special soul song. The world needs your soul song, so sing it out loud. Hello, you beauties. Oh, it's so nice to have you with me tonight. I'm Donna Dia, and this is You Are a Soul Song. And what does that mean? It means you're special, you're unique. There's only one of you in the world, and we need you to sing your song, to tell your story, to bring your gifts to the world. Yes, we do. So you are a soul song, and it comes from your soul. Yeah, it comes from deep within. Yes, it does. So we're going to greet each other right now with our mudra, putting our hands here and where our heart is. And I will say to you, looking you right in the eyes, because we're energy. Everything is energy, and we're energy. And wherever you are, I'm sending this out to you. Okay, this is going out to you. And then you will give it back to me. So here's how it goes. From my heart to your heart, dear people. And now you. Oh, that feels so good. Yes. And when we look at each other in the eyes, do you notice that many times people talk and we don't look at each other? Especially family, it's the interesting thing. You'll talk, you'll say something about someone asks you a question and you're not looking at them in the eyes. So this week, try that. Yeah. Try in your family when you say something to look at that person. You'll see a difference. You'll see how you'll see that person differently. Yeah. And you'll notice yourself differently. So, and whenever I do workshops or I speak or perform somewhere and I watch people greet each other this way, it's amazing. The beauty in that, the energy in that, the love in that. Because when you look at someone in the eyes, for some reason, people, they soften. They become childlike. And it's a beautiful thing to see. So there's our greeting. Hello, hello, hello. So now we're going to make sure that we're here in this moment now. And much of the work that I'm going to be doing for a little while has to do with feeling things, because we live so much in our heads these days, especially with all of the devices that we have. We can be by ourselves so much of the time on a device. We're not in the moment. We're thinking about what's going on there and what happened over here, the past, okay? And then thinking about the future, and we're not in the present moment. Do you notice sometimes that you are not in the present moment? So I want you just to take a moment, close your eyes, and see where you are. Notice your thoughts. Okay, so now we're going to do this, and this is something I teach children and adults. It is for us to tell our bodies and connect us with ourselves, with source, with the world, with the universe, okay? We're going to say, you take your hands and you hit your thighs and you say, be here now. You do it, and it's be here now. Okay, again, be here now. And now it's I'm here now. I'm here now. Again, I'm here now. And one more time, I'm here now. Take a breath and notice how you're feeling now. You're more focused, you're here. And I want you here. I want us to share this time together. And I want to be here. Do this during the day. You don't have to let people know what you're doing. You can just go out of the room for a minute. But when you find yourself not in the moment, try to do this. You'll see it will shift you. And the other thing is you're missing out. If we're not in the present moment, I mean, really, that's all we have. The past is gone. The future, we don't know what it's going to be. So we can project, we can think about it, but you have the present moment. And if you're in the present moment, then fascinating things can happen. And the topic tonight is when you don't know which way to turn, just be and see what happens. And so that's what we're talking about. If you're in the present moment, if you're there, and you don't know to go this way, to go that way, what should I do? How should I proceed? Whether it's a big decision, whether it's a small decision, being entrepreneurs, a lot of you, you make choices, a lot of choices. What are you going to do at this moment, the next moment, for the day? And some people have schedules that they know where they're going to be at different times. And yet still, you don't know which way to turn. Okay. Should I try this? Should I do this? Should I, yeah. So, so tonight we're going to talk about that. We're going to see Rose. She's very quiet. We took a nice long walk. So Rose is going to talk to us now and let us know which way she turns. Yeah. So let me get her. Come here, dear Rose. Come see Ma. Yeah. Here's my Rose. Yeah, here she is. She got caught on the chair. She gets nervous when I bang my hands on my thighs. So I have to put a leash on her. And she never likes that. So there you go. Rose, we're here. Say hi. Yeah. Rose, when she doesn't know which way to turn, she sits down. That's it. Right, Rose? She'll just sit there. And I can say, come, and whatever. But if she doesn't know, she just sits there. And that's the right thing to do. Yeah, yeah. She doesn't think about, oh, if I just sit here, I'm not going to be busy enough. I'm not going to be taken care of what I'm supposed to take care of. I have to be doing something. Yeah, I have to be doing something. So what am I going to do? If you watch your doggies or your pets, when they don't know what to do, they do nothing. They're still. Yeah. And of course, they can be still. Yeah. She can be still anytime. And it's okay with her. Boy, we should watch our pets more. Because sometimes, yeah, they know the situation. You're quiet tonight. Yeah, that was a long walk. That was a long walk. She's tired. Yeah. Well, Rose knows what she wants to do now, though. She has a choice. So thank you, dear one, for teaching us that when you don't know what to do, you do nothing. And that's what you're doing now. See, she is doing nothing. And still she's beautiful, just like us. All right, sweetie, you go down there. All right. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know how sometimes we can just sit and watch our pets, just stare at them, Or when you're a new parent, you just stare at your baby. You just stare at the baby. It does nothing. It's not trying to get us to look at it or whatever. It's just being. And yet we're mesmerized. We're mesmerized. Whoa. Okay. So when you don't know which way to turn, when you don't, I had a song that I wrote. I was going to be singing, and I wrote a new song for a verse in a Bible verse that was the verse for the day, and I didn't like the verse at all. I never liked it. It was, and now I can't even recall exactly the quotations of it, but it was about using a word that I didn't like. So instead, I called my song "Turn Back." Turn back to who you really are, and it goes like this: turn back. Oh, turn back. Oh, turn back to who you really are. I turn back. Oh, turn back. Oh, turn back to who you really are. So when you don't know which way to turn back to who you really are. And what's that? That is a loving presence. That is someone who is loved unconditionally by the divine source, God, whatever you want to call that higher power. We're always loved and divinely protected. And we are from that love. We are that love. So we just need to turn back to who we are when we're out of sorts, when we don't know which way to turn back to love. Just love. Just love. Sometimes I'll be saying, what should I do? What should I do in this situation? What should I do? And it's, just love. You see, no matter how confused we are or what's going on, it always makes me feel calmer, more peaceful, because that's something that I can always do. I may not know how to do this or that, or if I'm in a period of change with things in my life, I may be feeling nudgy, you know that word nudgy, but I can always love and just be love, And the other day I had to go to the dentist and I thought I was going there for one thing, ended up something else. Actually, it was better, but anyway, I digress. So I left early, which is unusual for me. I usually am doing, I can get distracted because I'm very curious about the world. So if something catches my eye, I'm usually right there on time, but I'm not early. So now what I've discovered with myself is that if I leave early, then I can have those experiences along the way and I don't have to worry about it. And this is a case in point. So I don't usually go to yard sales and all. It's not something I do normally, but I had seen this lamp that had been advertised on a local site, that we have in the community. And I saw the picture, and I love Tiffany lamps, love it, stained glass of all kinds. It's my favorite. And so it was a faux Tiffany lamp, but it was very pretty, very pretty. So I asked her, and so I said, I'm going to go get it. So I went to get this lamp, and it was very sturdy. It's really well made. And I bought the lamp. Now, I don't usually do that. But if I hadn't been early and I hadn't just been in a space of just saying, I'm just going to be, I wouldn't have gone to get that lamp then. And it could have been gone, you know? So then I'm driving, and I see this place that I like to buy local meat and maple syrup and all of that. And I said, oh, I have time to do that. I'm getting all these beautiful hearts. So yeah, I hear ya. So, uh, so I said, oh, I have time. So I go in there. I'd been in there at another time, and it was a different woman in there. And we start to talk. Well, lo and behold, the pastor of her church is an old friend of mine. And I had forgotten that she had this tiny little, she was the pastor for years. And when I was in seminary in 2004, I've never shared that with you, but she came the next year and we were friends. So I said, oh, tell her I said hello. And we talked about her. And then we started talking about the work that I do with You Are a Soul Song. And the woman that I was talking to, we had this incredible conversation. She said, you know, we're always looking for something to do, you know, especially in the winter. This would be a wonderful program. And we talked and because I just didn't turn this way, didn't turn that way, but just allowed myself to turn back to who I am, which is love. We were having this loving conversation. It was really lovely. And, you know, you might be on here tonight. Yes, dear one. I won't say your name, but she wanted to see the show. So if you are, you remember it was lovely. So then I went to the dentist, and then that was different as well. And you know, it was, how can I say this? Unexpected. Because there was information that was shared with me from someone I didn't expect that really is going to be very helpful for me, you see? And if I wasn't allowing that, then I wouldn't have had that opportunity to now learn something. So this is what I want to share. We need to be who we are, to not feel like we have to turn this way or that way when we don't know. We can be still. We can not only just be still, we can do the practices that we do here. You know, we do just little bits and pieces of the kind of work that I do in depth when I have workshops or I'm speaking or performing. This is little smidgens, little splatterings. And I would love, and I love to teach more deep practices and get really personal with the people that I work with. Being present is a place that can be so healing, that can be so, it just feels warm. Yeah. And then meditating when we're feeling the nudges, you know, the nudgies. Meditating, sitting still, sitting in nature, just sitting there in nature. Today I took a walk. I know when I haven't had a walk because I can feel the difference. So go out into nature, do that practice, a walking meditation. Look around you in nature and see the beauty. Be there, sit under a tree. I have my favorite tree that I sit under, and I always hug it. You know, people laugh at tree huggers, but boy, trees know, you know, like animals know. So do trees, so do birds. Yeah, they get it. They get it. So it's okay to do nothing. It's okay. What did I say? Just be and see what happens. Just like I did then. And I had the affirmation And this is what the affirmation I want to give to you. I am going to have wonderful experiences today. That's your affirmation in the morning. I am going to have wonderful experiences today. I am going to have wonderful experiences today, and see what happens. Yeah, that's the mindfulness. When you set your intention and you say that this is what's going to happen, the universe gives you that. So that's what I asked for. When I didn't know what, and I wasn't feeling like, oh, I'm so clear on exactly, how this day is going to unfold, I get these wonderful surprises. And isn't it true, when we interact with others and we have a good experience with others, how good it makes us feel? We feel so good. So allow yourself to be in those experiences, to be still, and to do the practices. So let's do one of them now. And that would be, we're going to breathe. I wrote this on the board the other day. I told a little boy I was working with children, and I could see he was very anxious. Children right now are feeling anxious, just like their parents. They're picking all of this up. And in the world being in chaos, because it's changing and transforming. And one little boy, I said to him, I asked him how he was privately. And then I said, here, I'm going to show you something. Breathe. So I did, and I saw him breathing. And then I wrote the word breathe on the board. And of course, one of the kids said, what's that say? Okay, I love it. Well, they're very young, 9 and 10 years old. But and now that I think about it, the word breathe, maybe they never saw that before. Yeah. But when we see the word breathe, we breathe. So there's a little something I'll share with you. Put the word breathe in your car, in a place that you can see it when you're sitting in your car. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it on your computer. Put the word breathe, and you'll see you will breathe. All right, so let's breathe now, and then we're going to do some meditation. So let's get into a very comfortable position in your chair. That's the way I learned to meditate, with your palms up. Yeah. And your eyes close very gently. And you're going to concentrate now on your heart. Be in your heart. Go within your heart. Yeah. And let's breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in, out. One more time and hold it. And then sigh. And now feel this wonderful energy coming up from the earth into your feet, up through your body, this wonderful warm white light coming up through your legs, into your solar plexus and all your organs. This beautiful warm white light comes up to your heart, and you can feel it right there. And then above your head, visualize it. Imagine this same white light coming down from 30 feet above your head. Very gently, this warm white light coming in through the top of your head, down into behind your eyes and your throat, and coming down to your heart, meeting that other light there. And there is this beautiful, warm, white light. You are light, and this light is you. I'm going to count to 3, and when I do, this light is just going to expand out and through your body, just warming you, filling you up with light and love. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Yes, let it expand through you, outwards and around you. You are in a bubble of beautiful light, beautiful white light. And inside this beautiful white light, you're feeling peaceful. You're feeling safe and joyful. And visualize and imagine now you're in a field, on a hill, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. The grass is soft and smells like spring. And you can see the ocean and trees and wildflowers. And you're feeling so safe, so peaceful. This is a place you've come many times. And in this beautiful space, you visualize and imagine that you're looking at you. There's a mirror there. And you're looking at you in the mirror. And you tell this you that's in the mirror, you're beautiful. You are so special. You have brilliance in you and talents in you. You are loved. You are powerful. You have courage. You're loving. You're loved. You are wonderful. And you smile, and you might even giggle because you're feeling so good looking at yourself in your eyes, telling the you how wonderful you are, just the way you are. You are good enough just the way you are. Just the way you are. You're good enough for anything. You're good enough right now. You're good enough. You have the stuff. You're good enough right now. I want you to notice how you're feeling now. Feel it in your heart. Be in your heart and feel it, how you feel in this moment. And open your eyes and be here. Do you notice how you feel? Yes. And you can have that feeling again and again and again when you meditate. So do your practice of meditation. The best time is in the morning when you wake up, if you can, and before you go to bed. And just let those thoughts go. If a thought comes into your mind, just gently push it away. Let it go. And have the intention to go within and connect to yourself and connect to God, who is everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. So, if you are enjoying your soul song, please tell your friends, family, bring them to the live show or tell them to come to my Facebook page, which is Donna Dia's You Are a Soul Song. And go to my website, www.donnadia.com, DONNA.com. dia.com. See all the programs that I do under the umbrella of You Are a Soul Song. I would love to come to your group, to your city, to your business, to your school, and do all of the different practices and the songs and the movement and the mindfulness that is all part of the unique You Are a Soul Song, to uplift, empower, to help us to connect and know that we are love, to love ourselves, and then to bring that love out to the world. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Anything else? I can't think of another thing. So, so I will see you next week, and do your practices. Do your practices. You will feel so much better. And oh, I forgot. If you if you know someone who is a booking agent or a manager, I am looking for a wonderful team of people. Please have them contact me. And if you would like to be an angel and sponsor Your Soul Song so that we can bring this out more into the world to help more people, oh, please come forward and be a beautiful angel. You will feel wonderful. You will. Yep. Okay. So here we go. You are a soul song, a beautiful soul song. You have to sing the beautiful song inside your soul. It is so lovely, your special soul song. The world needs your soul song, so sing it out loud. Sing it out loud. Sing it out loud. I love you. Good night.